Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Blue Maxima, and I'm here checking out Left Alive. You know, I tried to keep an open mind. I really did. I heard the bad reviews for this game, but I just said to myself, surely it's not that bad. Surely there's at least some redeeming value in it. At least some. So I ended up paying for a relatively cheap Steam key from PlayAsia, who I'm going to plug now. PlayAsia is a game store that focuses on imports, but also has a lot of other local things, and you can use both my coupon and my link in the description to help me and support the channel. You've got to use both at the same time, yada yada yada. I spent their money on this and I feel really bad about it, but this game is the worst game I've played in the last 12 months. I'm not even kidding. There's just so many things about it. God damn it. I hate these goddamn intro videos. There we go. So, there's a fair few reasons as to why. Let's get into them. And I have left my frame rate counter on up here because I feel like it's important. Mainly because for some reason the game's frame rate didn't unlock until I actually restarted it twice, not once. A little bizarre, but we're just going to leave it at 60 frames anyway because, well, that seems like the best idea. Let's go have a look at the options, shall we? Pretty basic stuff there. You can remap both everything on the controller and everything on the keyboard, but I don't think you'll be able to get a decent control scheme for this game, no matter how you remap the keyboard, because honestly the controls are really clunky. Some basic stuff going on here. Nothing too out of the ordinary. A pretty decent set of graphical options. I am playing with everything except motion blur turned on because this is a 8700K and a 2080, so it can run pretty much everything I throw at it, so there is no reason why this game shouldn't work, and thankfully it at least does. It's got that going for it. We're going to hit continue, and it's going to immediately drop me into the very beginning of Chapter 3. There are 15 chapters in the game, I think, at least judging by the achievement list that's publicly available on Steam. I wasn't able to make it any further than the beginning of Chapter 3 for multiple reasons, which we'll get into very shortly. I would like to show you a cutscene, but unfortunately they didn't really give me the option.
Transmitting coordinates to your device.
Okay, never mind. The frame rate is terrible. Holy shit! Not even hitting 60 at 1080p with this kind of hardware? What the fuck, game? Alright, so let's just go around and pick up this vodka and this empty bottle. You know, it's a little bizarre that they decided to drink one bowl of vodka but not the other. Maybe they got too drunk. Alright, let's go. So, despite the fact that it kind of looks like an open world game, it's very... Wow. What the fuck am I going to do about that? Jesus. Right, anyway. Despite the fact that it looks like an open world game, it's actually quite linear. The only two things I've found so far in the game, there might be more. I will admit they're probably going to add more stuff to do in the next chapters, but the only two main things to do are look for shelters, because shelters generally have people running around in them, which are usually represented by those blue arrows there, the save points, and they usually have item boxes next to them, which means they're worth going to. And getting those people to shelters, which are represented by these, or you just go straight for the objective. That seems to be the only two things that are really in the game right now, which means it doesn't have that much variety. Why is it when I only look this way that the frame rate drops? That's actually impressively bad. I mean, 1080p at 144, I can get why the game would run badly. 4K at 60, I can get why the game would run badly on this hardware. But an 8700K and a 2080, not 2080 Ti, just a 2080 at 1080p can't even hit 60. What a load of bullshit. So this is a really basic stealth shooter, more or less. Like, I mean, you do got those gigantic robots walking around and you can hop in them and just kill people if you find one that's unattended, but I haven't tried yet. There is a, like, scripted section where you get in one and it's honestly not that impressive. So shall we just continue on? If that thing gets too close to me, I'm just going to blow it away. hate these drones.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
I'm impressed it took that many shots. Oh yeah, by the way, they can see you. Like, it really doesn't look like they should be able to see you, but they are more than capable of seeing your head poking out over the top of this if you aren't in cover. But if you're in cover, which is literally just a little bit lower, you're fine. And when you're doing this too, I think, they are entirely capable of seeing you just standing out of cover like here. Instead of the game being like, oh, he's like 90% behind cover, we'll give it to him. That's infinitely bad. Right. Definitely not getting in that way. So, we just need to find our way around. So, you've seen the 3 types of enemies that there are in the game so far already. You got your main dudes. Oh. That's a tank. You've seen your main dudes, you've seen your drones, you've seen your Wanzers. And that's pretty much it. More or less. So the idea of the game is that you're supposed to be weak, so you basically just have to wander around and collect resources, save your ammunition, try and be stealthy, and survive. However, there are a lot of things working against you in this regard. Namely, the outright number of enemies. This comes into play a lot more often than you might think, because they can actually see pretty far. How you doing, mate? It really makes it hard to play the game because there are so many guards around all the freaking time, and they are extremely hard to deal with at the best of times. And I don't even have a thing that lets me see all of them, so I just have to kind of play it by face, I suppose.
Caution. The enemy
I can't crouch any lower than this, by the way. That's the best I get. I can't even go prone. Seems bizarre to not be able to go prone in a stealth game. Also, I'm pretty sure these two are going to see me.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
No? No, I've actually had people see me on that angle, so I don't know why those two are different.
Caution.
Oh.
The enemy is
Why has he
approaching.
stopped? Oh, and I can't just headshot him, by the way. All enemies in this game take 4 headshots. I started playing on the... What difficulty was it? The advanced difficulty? Then I played on the second difficulty, which is the one I'm on right now. I think it's like, Christ, what's it called? Because you can actually change it here in the options. Standard difficulty. And it doesn't change the fact that I need 4 headshots, which is a little bizarre. You'd think lower difficulty would mean lower health bars.
Nearby survivor located.
But I guess not.
Coordinates to your device.
Alright, so it's found a survivor. All the survivors I've... Really? All the survivors I've found so far have all been the same thing. Just get there, get them into a...
The enemy is
What the...
approaching.
Oh, for fuck's sake. There's so many of them! All the survivors I've seen so far have more or less been the same thing, which is... Track them down. They go to a survival shelter. You have to guide them there. Unfortunately, they're fucking retarded. They have no self-preservation. Wait a minute. Did I just get seen? No. They have no self-preservation whatsoever. So they just end up going and... What's the word?
Caution.
They go on an incredibly straight line. Oh, fuck. And look, now everybody's seeing me. Which means I am double screwed. I'm gonna die. There's basically no getting away from this.
I don't want to die yet.
I have a revival agent, but again, there's no point even trying to get myself out of this situation. Yeah, that happens a lot. The AI just kind of gets stuck. It's hilarious when it happens to the fucking Wanzers, I should say. And they just walk in place like they're on the world's largest treadmill. It's hilarious. But Wanzers are also fucking ridiculous. Their sidelines are massive, and they'll often block off entire streets. So you really do need to be careful around them. Unfortunately, that means I've got no idea where the fuck I'm supposed to go here. I suppose I have to go down in the sewers, don't I?
Go to their aid whenever
How do I get down there?
I'll do what I can.
Don't think I can. Well, it's not letting me climb over, so I suppose I can't. Oh god, more handgun bullets. I guess we'll try over there. Like, so here's the thing. Here's how I knew this was going to be major trouble as soon as I as soon as I looked at the map. You've got these alerts here, right? All these alerts mean that enemies are more basically at alert, on attention. So they're all just running around super alert in these areas now. There'll probably be tons of them. And I have to get past them. You can get rid of these, but the only way to get rid of them is to cause trouble in another area and get the alert swapped from the area that you want them to get rid from to where you are making trouble.
The enemy is approaching.
So, and considering how easy it is to get dudes on your position and then just end up dead, it seems almost impossible to do. Also, sprinting in this game is really weird. You get this sprint, but then if you want to break into the full sprint, you have to press the shift button again. It's bizarre. Oh yeah, this is a dead player, by the way. The ones surrounded in pink are dead players. And sometimes they'll have things like KIA tokens, which give you 1% extra health. Doesn't make as much difference as you might hope. I legitimately have no idea how you're supposed to get across this part. If I had any smoke grenades, I'd use them. But I don't think I do. I've got an EMP grenade, but... Hang on. We'll see if I can craft anything. I should be safe here. So, there is a crafting system. And, okay, I can make smoke bottles. I might make a few of those for myself. There we go. There is a crafting system, and it's exactly what you expect. The unfortunate thing about this crafting system is that there is an absolute ton of stuff that you can craft, to the point where they literally have to give you 3 separate types of gadgets that you can use, and then they give you 3 entirely different weapon wheels in order to actually manage this stuff. And it's completely insane trying to keep track of what's on what wheels sometimes. Sure, I can imagine you get used to it eventually, but when you have like 20-something gadgets in one game, I think it's a little bit either A, too much, or B, you really need to think over your weapon wheel design again, because 3 weapon wheels kind of defeats the point of weapon wheels.
Nearby survivor located.
There's that survivor again.
To your device.
You can only save at preset points. Is there legitimately a way for me to get through this? Where are those smoke grenades I just made? There we go. Well, smoke bottles, but whatever, I'll take them. Of course, they emphasize using things like smoke bottles and gadgets and what have you. Sorry, big guy. So if I just hit this a few times, maybe I can... Oh, fuck. No, they know I'm here. Alright, time to fight my way through. I mean, I could use all the fucking traps and shit that I want. There is no chance of me making it through. What is this? What is this exactly? There is no chance of me making it through this without getting seen. Because you got all the snipe... Why is everyone on alert, by the way? It seems to be kind of against the point.
Those things are still around, huh?
They were constructed as refuge for civilians if ever a state of emergency was declared.
What the fuck am I supposed to do here?
Is that it?
Upon finding
I legitimately have no clue. Everywhere is just filled with dudes.
I'll do what I can.
I admit I'm not the best at stealth video games, but this is just bananas. I'm playing on standard. This is like... Is this supposed to be a standard difficulty or a... Shit my pants difficulty? This is unbelievable. Alright, screw it. Just gonna do ABR. Always be rolling. Pray to God I don't get seen. Get over.
Nearby survivor located.
There's the
Transmitting
KIA beacon.
coordinates to your device.
Wasn't I just here? Like... No, I don't think this is the area in the... Whatever. We'll go down. Okay, maybe that wasn't as hard as I expected it to be, but still, that is a ridiculous amount of... Oh my god! Why are you here?
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
No, actually, this was exactly where I just was. I had to get down that tunnel in order to... Right. Can I... Oh yeah. There is this feature here which tells you where people have been dying. Kind of a nice feature, but... You know, when the servers go down, that'll be completely useless.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
And in this day and age, where... I was just trying to leave cover, but now it made me swap it again. Whoa, whoa!
Caution. The enemy is
In this day and age, if a game doesn't do absolutely... Why is there 4 people here? Oh
Caution.
boy.
The enemy is approaching. Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Hang on. Stick this landmine down here. Now this guy's gonna see me, but if I blow his shit away before he gets the opportunity, now I can run up here, and his mates will shoot at me endlessly. Nope, there we go. Do I have any more? I don't think I do. I can craft stuff here, but I swear this is like the, what? What? Where the fuck? Hey, game! Where are my controls? Why are my controls frozen? Oh, it's because my mouse is outside the window. Great. Right, I forgot to mention that. Borderless windowed fucks your mouse up. If you try to actually... There's another one!
Reloading.
But yeah, thanks to the way the UI works, if you're in borderless windowed mode... Oh, I'm bleeding. Of course I'm bleeding. Yeah, hemostatic patch.
That's better.
Now I'll get at least some of that health back. Are you gonna come up here, or are you just gonna stand around there and fire at me endlessly? Oh great, there's another one. What the? Oh great. Always when I'm not fucking looking. No, I'm dead. Fantastic cross shot right there. So where exactly was the save point? I should have been right next to it. Oh great, this game is crying out for quick saving and quick loading. Like, I've been playing Deus Ex, which kind of has the same sort of like heavy punishment for dying.
But not soldiers.
Except at the same time, you can quick save and quick load whenever you want in that game.
Go to their aid whenever possible.
I'll do what I can.
Oh, I might as well talk about something else stupid about this game as well, and that's the crossovers. Now, 1 or 2 of these are fine. So if I go to my inventory, we can actually have a look at that. You can see the crowbars. They are indeed the Half-Life crowbars. That's actually like decent. Like I'm not gonna give them too much shit for that one because crowbars lying around is a little bit strange, but at the same time it's not the most ridiculous thing I could imagine. However, there is also a World of Tanks crossover, and the World of Tanks crossover is 10 times more ridiculous. Because what the World of Tanks crossover does
Nearby survivor located. Transmitting coordinates.
is it leaves these little bits of data just out in the open for you to collect. And they're just summaries of the tanks in World of Tanks. Like, I'm legitimately not even sure what the point is, but they're just there. And there's also random World of Tanks posters all over the fucking place. How close can I get to this guy with just rolling? Close enough. Yeah, just finish him off. Grenades. I'll see explosive can. No, what? No, it won't. Oh shit, here he comes. No. He's not coming to get me. He's just gonna stand there. Meaning I'm kind of stuck here. Fantastic.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
No, apparently he's walked away, judging purely by the weird little detection ring I've got on the outside. Okay, apparently they just stopped caring that their dude is missing. This AI is dumb. The only reason why they're so effective is because there's a fucking ton of them. And when you can get shot at by 6 different people simultaneously, it just...
Caution.
It makes it almost impossible to realistically take out one, because then the other 4 will just immediately spot you and just come down on you like a ton of bricks. It's honestly really frustrating trying to fight these dudes. So they obviously expect you to do a bunch of traps and some such.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Also, pretty much everything you do for some reason leaves you in an uncrouched state. I'm not entirely sure what that's about, but it does. I'm just going to finish this guy off while I'm here. I've probably been spotted. I don't have my game audio on because, frankly, the enemies are approaching every 30 seconds. Just drives me mental. It is legit the most useless thing ever.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Because you know, they're right there. You can see the gigantic things on the outside of the screen. And as far as I know, you can't even, like, turn them off.
The enemy is approaching.
So if anyone wanted to do, like, a proper run-through with, like, no assists or anything... Fuck up. If anyone wanted to...
Close weapon damage.
If anyone wanted to do that, they wouldn't be able to.
Caution. Close quarters weapon damage worsening.
And yes, melee weapons do have durability in this game, which makes them even harder to use effectively. Oh, I'm bleeding again. Great. Where is it? There it is. Also, it's the same button to use every gadget, which is G by default, so it feels a bit weird using the G button not only to throw grenades, but to heal yourself. Just thought I'd point that out. There's just a lot of things they do wrong. The voice acting is... It feels like a cheapo game from the 360 era. More or less. That's what the entirety of the voice acting feels and sounds like. There are also these weird cutscenes where they want you to make decisions Telltale style that can affect the game going onward. Because it plays out in an episodic format, like those games do. And for some reason, whenever you get one of the weird prompts that's like, you know, enter a direction in order to make your choice, for whatever reason, the only lines that aren't voiced are the lines you make a decision on. And I can't say I know why. Come on. Watch, now I've left cover, he's going to immediately turn around. No? Alright, whatever. Come here. And yes, that is the entirety of the usefulness of melee. Oh, he's coming.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Well, he's found and completely ignored his dead mate. Just thought that he might have heard something.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Probably... Oh yeah, by the way, when you drop stuff in this game, you don't actually drop it. You just discard it. Oh, fuck me. Oh, come on. So at least when it's only with one enemy, you actually stand a decent chance of surviving it. Admittedly, that one was my fault. There are also... How did he not hear that? Did that guy down there seriously not hear the shotgun going off about a stone's throw away? This AI confuses me in so many ways. Right, where do I go from here to get to the, Apparently it's all right above me? Portable devices, which are good crafting bits. Uh-huh. Alright, give me that. Give me that. Just take everything. Why not? I'm gonna take everything until my inventory is full.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Really not that much going for me here. I got some incendiary grenades, I got an RC mine, and I got a bunch of crafting components. So we might as well take the time to turn those crafting components into something useful, but also at the same time, I need those explosives. Great. What can I put in there? I'll just put the crowbar in. Also, yeah, sometimes this UI lets you drag and drop, and sometimes it doesn't. It just fails at random times for no reason whatsoever. It's halfway to being a half-decent PC interface. And just trying to make this shit here work with your mouse, it's impossible. Don't try like dragging and dropping stuff, it just doesn't work.
The enemy is approaching.
It never does. It's bizarre. Whatever. Alright, crafting. What can I craft? I can craft explosive cans, which are basically just grenades. I can craft sensors, which will tell me where everything is for a while. Always useful. And I can't do any landmines because I need cans, but I can do remote control mines. Oh, except I can't because I need IEDs. Whatever. I can heal. And I can save. Which I'm going to do just to make sure that I don't end up needing to do all that shit again. It says I've only been playing for an hour, but that's actually a lie. At the time I started this video, it was almost 3 hours. It doesn't count failed attempts.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Right, so how the fuck do I get out of here exactly? I need to get to a ladder, and the closest ladder is to the north of me. And that's also really close to where my side quest is, and my main quest is. And if the side quest is anything like the side quest I was just doing, I'm probably going to want to go and show that, just to show the absolute frustration that is making a side quest in this game actually work. Just making sure, right, I do have to go up this way.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Right? Yes. So I do have to follow these dudes. Thank you for the painkiller. Painkiller just gives you temporary health, which means it's not actually that useful because you have to pop it out before you get into actual... Why did you turn around? Another thing I hate. It's not like Metal Gear Solid where you get that little opportunity. What the? You get that little opportunity to like get out of line of sight, or even just take the guy out before he alerts all his friends. No, they're all just instantly alerted. Also, you can't pick up their weapons. You're stuck with what you got. Also, they have this annoying tendency to spill other dudes just out of their assholes. It can get really frustrating at times. There is also there are some other things I want to go over. Like, the game does have a sound system, however the sound system is a bit wonky, and there are things like crossbows, which are infinitely louder than the fucking shotgun, but are also completely fucking silent. Those are incredibly frustrating to deal with. I need to craft one of those using the weird little three-handed system they've got going here. Oh. What are they? What? What? Gee. There we go. Now I'm not bleeding anymore. Bleeding is annoying as shit, by the way. Give me those handgun bullets. We'll have to do this in a... I was going to say relatively long range, but...
Caution.
More like... Why can I not peek out? Really? Great. Alright, come on. This is stupid! God almighty. Alright. Fine, first aid kit. I guess I'm just gonna have to back off and let them come to me. One more, and then the rest can heal itself. Is there another way to that thing? No, there's not. Well, at least it's better than taking the above ground route. Literally full of fucking dudes. And before anyone says, were you a lethal bastard in the previous chapter? And that would probably be why the rest of the dudes are actually, were you a lethal bastard in the previous chapter and that's why there's so many dudes in this one? As far as I can tell, they take place in completely different places. So unless the game is a real dick, then no, it shouldn't be that. Right, I should back up and let this guy come to us. He's not going to. And those two are just going to stay right there. Which means that I have absolutely no chance of getting close without getting spotted again. I could try and throw a bottle, but the bottles in this game are...
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Hard to aim. Oh look, they've spotted me again.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
Wow, that's gotta be like the first, like, not immediately spotted I've had in the entire fucking game. What was that about?
Caution.
Right, well this actually works in my favor. If I can draw them just that little bit closer, I can do them all in one shot with a explosive can.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
That's one.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
1, 2, 3. Dead. One, 2, 3. Oh, must have heard him with that other explosive can. Right, yay, we're done. More. I need to... Right, I left that bloody crowbar behind, didn't I? I sure did. I gotta save that shotgun ammo. I might need it. No comment. Just take the medical supplies and leave. And yay, shotgun slugs. Oh, you've got to be fucking kidding me.
Caution. The enemy is
Explosive
approaching.
Seriously?
Freaking hurts.
Cross.
That's better.
I'm legit just really frustrated.
That's better.
This seems designed to make you fight these dudes instead of like trying to find a sneaky way around them. Metal Gear Solid level design, this is not. There is absolutely no way I'd be able to like zero lethality my way through this kind of bullshit. Just give me those lovely handgun bullets. What?
Don't move.
Oh, fuck, he spotted me. How long have we been here? 35 minutes. Alright. Oh, wait, what? There's more? Three. There we go. Already hit him once in the body, so he was going down anyway. Wow, that was, oh fuck, I'm on fire. Oh, God, why? But yeah, this arrow is stupid. What was that? You managed to go straight from a fucking... Straight from fucking being on fire to tackle charging me. And I have to do this again.
That's better.
It's just really frustrating. There's no point trying to play this properly just due to the overwhelming amount of troops and how fucking hard they are to deal with. The stealth gameplay and the actual gunplay are just let down by a lot of bullshit. Everything from being able to be seen like this instead of like this. And things like the gameplay difficulty not actually being that easier if you put the difficulty down a bit. And just...
Garmonian soldiers
it's just so
are killing
clunky.
civilians
It's
in this
unbelievably
area.
clunky.
Transmitting coordinates to your device.
Take everything.
Damn it.
Cool, I can hold it all.
Doing this.
Can't hold all that though. Which means I need to get crafting again. God damn. So what can I make? More explosive cans, hurrah. And more landmines, double hurrah. A couple more, you know, a couple more of these never go astray. That should give me enough to pick up what's in here. Apparently not. We'll just take the empty bottles. That's some really annoying glare there. Oh, I can't make it. Wait, what? Didn't I just take those cans? Didn't I literally just take them? Where are they? Oh no, they were empty bottles. Honestly, I find it hard to see the difference, right? You know, give me a few more of those. I'm probably going to need them. Whatever, let's just go. So, you know, there's the side quest. Mark it. Because I need to do this to demonstrate just how bullshit these are. How do I get there? Whoa, fuck. Looks like I don't have a choice, do I? What does the map say? There might... Oh wait, no, I don't think I can go any further. Oh, can I go further than this? Can I actually climb this? No. No, don't think I can. They let you climb stuff of a certain height. It's impossible to know what you actually can climb until you try, though. Although usually you can at least take cover behind it, which is how you know. Nope, won't let me through there. And that sucks. Really badly.
Caution. The enemy is
Jesus,
approaching.
what do I do about these guys?
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
This map is useless.
Caution. The enemy is approaching.
No, never mind. They saw me.
Freaking hurts.
Man, fucking tastic. Fuck it, that'll do. Oh, I'm bleeding again?
That's
It does stop by itself, but it's really nice to not have to actually need to use the first aid kits.
better.
Because they can be... Well, I say they're in short supply as I'm carrying around fucking 11 of them. Automated turrets. That seems like a really weird thing to be able to craft. Especially in like a survival game. Right, now where do I go? I have to go north, which is exactly the... Wait, so I can't go here. I can't go there. So I have to go back and go to the west? I know it's kind of hard to see, but this game is just legitimately clunky and not that great in just its base form. Like even if this shooting was just basic shoot. Okay, there's a guy through that wall, and there's a guy right there. Now him I can distract with a bottle, just a good old empty bottle. Yeah, he gets to look at that while I get to wander right past him. Take up a little device. I'm guessing there's a dude directly above me? I've been through this building. I came through this building in chapter 1. Why am I retreading the same ground? This is just bizarre. I need a melee weapon equipped. Oh, I already got one equipped. Cool. Oh yay, more carry room. That's actually pretty good for me. And yes, for some reason it's a World of Tanks backpack. Why is it a World of Tanks backpack? I have no idea. Yeah, I have to climb this. So, the controls are just bizarre, honestly. Like, it feels like you're meant to be using it with 3 hands on keyboard and mouse. I'm guessing this game really was made for a gamepad. Cutscene? Apparently.
Be alert. Someone is approaching you from behind.
Apologies, mon ami. I wasn't trying to sneak up on you. The name's Patrick Lemaire. I'm a freelance reporter. You are kidding, right? I am reporting, obviously. I got a tip that war was brewing in Nova Slava, so I came to the city a while back to check it out.
You're telling me you knew this would happen?
Well, I knew something would happen. We have our sources, you know. I take it you believe me, then. See, I just want to ask you a few questions. I've been watching you for a while now. You're a born survivor. You don't take any risks you don't have to, shaking danger like it's second nature. Everybody ought to put their own life first, ahead of anyone else's. Even soldiers. Didn't you know? The Ruthenian army decided to retreat from Nova Slava.
What do you mean retreat? The battle just barely started.
Still, The truth is, your friends keep pulling back further and further. The only ones left in the city are survivors like you, and the Garmonians hunting them down. Find a way to survive. That's been your only option since the beginning.
They sent us here to die.
Well, now for the good news. I had a guaranteed way to get you out of this mess. But there's something I need you to do for me.
And what's that exactly?
First, I want to put you to the test a bit more. Let's meet up again later. After all, you were heading somewhere when I stopped you. Perhaps it's best you hurry along. Once you're finished with your errand, I'll get in touch again.
The hell is with that guy? I don't like this. Koshka.
Yeah,
is he
the
serious
voice acting is
about
not
the
great,
retreat?
although...
Currently, no official order has been given. However, I cannot determine the situation is not as he says.
It's not like it was done in some guy's garage.
So if I want help, he's
Wait,
in.
that didn't actually... Ah, fuck me. They didn't see me get in here, so... I should be fine. I just have to wait them out. Don't even get a useful Metal Gear Solid style timer. Basically, just have to wait for them to fuck off. Which I'm guessing they have. Grab it. Swing jump. Oh look, a survivor. There is so much vodka around here. It's amazing to me. Wait a minute. No? I really need to find a way to shed some weight. I've already crafted pretty much everything I can, damn it. Yeah, some more of those so I don't have to keep crafting them. More smoke bottles, why not? Enemy sensors, sure. Might as well make a few more remote controlled mines. And take everything here. Alright. Let's talk to the survivor.
What are you doing here?
This is the most
This is
frustrating part of
dangerous.
this
Get out of
game. Or at least I'm pretty sure it's going to be.
Did you hear me? I said get out of here. Head for the shelter, okay?
Don't talk down to me. It's your fault this happened. All of you.
You're right. We weren't able to protect this city. But you can still get out of here. If you don't, you'll die. Just like all the others.
Give me one reason why I should listen to anything a loser like you has to say. I'm going to kill every last one of them. Since you can't see
Oh,
it,
great.
I will.
Apparently you can use the mouse to do this as
Please,
well.
just stop.
Stop! Stop, he says! Sure, I'll stop. I'll stop living.
There's no reason to die. Stop being stupid.
You're right. There's no reason to do anything anymore. Even live.
Never mind. Alright, I'm going to take 5 minutes to tell you about why these side quests are the worst thing ever. So the last 3 that I've had to play in Chapter 2 all went down to the same thing. If I hit the map here, you can see that there's the escape point. That's where you got to guide them to. However, the game automatically generates their route. You will never deviate from it. You will never detour from it. You'll go straight through. Even if that means going through 7 fucking drones, 12 fucking guys, and a fucking Wanzer. You will watch them get the shit shot out of them again and again because they have absolutely no self-preservation instinct whatsoever. They will just bound right through until they start getting shot at which point they will stop, hide behind a crate, and let everyone come in on them and shoot them. They are the most frustrating kind of escort system imaginable and the absolute worst part of this terrible game. I just had to say that out loud because holy fuck, it is infuriating. I was doing one of these quests, right? This is the point where I decided to just give up on the game because if it couldn't get this right, it probably wasn't going to get anything right. So let me just give you an example. So let's just say the guy had 2 options. Like, let's say the guy starts here on my mouse cursor, right? He has 2 options, going down here or going down here. Here is full of a drone, a drone, a drone, a drone, a drone, a troop, a troop, and a troop. Or here, which will take him literally 5 seconds to go on, has literally nobody getting in his way. He can literally just run down there with all sense of safety and hop straight into the shelter. They will pick the route that goes right through. I literally had this dude choose to go to the right side of this fence, which was led into this junkyard that had 6 drones crawling all over it. And I had to try and make the effort to shoot them all down. I failed, of course. When he literally just could have just gone to the left side of the fence, which literally would have gotten him straight to the damn thing anyway, without putting him in trouble with any dudes whatsoever. It's designed to fucking screw with you. It is the most frustrating thing imaginable, and when I died like 4 times, just trying to get this guy, like to, oh look, he's knocked me into a corner. You can parry these dudes like this, but it isn't worth the time, toil, or trouble. It's just fuck, shit, running away.
Mikhail, location of 14th platoon confirmed. Several survivors are engaged in combat, but they are outnumbered. The enemy is patrolling the area. Be careful, Mikhail.
So many fucking gadgets.
I'm not gonna make it in time.
Located inactive Wanzer. There are soldiers guarding it.
Oh look, they're actually gonna
Please
let
be
me get in the
careful.
Wanzer. Fuck it, let's go get in said Wanzer. Are you serious? This is gonna be a problem. This is gonna be a major problem. Oh boy. Okay. Explosive cans. Fuck you. And fuck yous. No. I'm done. Fuck it. I am 11 different kinds of done. There is just... no comment. They still continue to do the fucking moonwalk over my body. I do not care. The stealth is bare bones, basic, and loaded down with like 20 something gadgets. It needed to be streamlined. The enemies are completely stupid, and it's only helped out by the fact that there's a fucking ton of them, and it makes it almost impossible to get past them. The storytelling is really bad. The voice acting sounds like a budget game from 2007. The side quests are the worst thing imaginable, and I couldn't put up with the game for longer than 2 or 3 hours. It's not worth the time. Absolutely not. What a shockingly bad game. You would think that they would have learned something from Metal Gear Solid 5, but apparently not. Anyway, I'm done. I can't be bothered to play this anymore. It's just driving me mad. So yeah, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Thanks to PlayAsia. Link is in the description. Use the link and the coupon next to it, and not only will you save some money, you'll be helping me out in the process. Great. Alright, this has been Blue Maxima, and I will see you all next time.